So I just came out to the car here because I wanted to talk a little bit about something, and I didn't really want Paco to hear this. Unfortunately, he doesn't watch my YouTube channel. But the deal is, I had told you that I was going back to the gym about a week and a half ago was my plan. And I haven't talked about it since then. But I'll tell you that I'm just really having a hard time because I'm really quite scared to go back out in the world. I know that may seem strange and really kind of stupid considering the fact that I am fully vaccinated now. So that's why I planned a week and a half ago of going back to the gym, because that was my 2 weeks after my second dose. So then that was when I was fully vaccinated. So we're now looking at close to a month, and intellectually, in my mind, I know that the danger to me is very limited, very slight. They say when you have the vaccine that you still are capable of getting COVID-19. It just won't be as severe an illness, or you won't need hospitalization, or you won't die. And intellectually, I know that I've gotten through well over a year now, a year and a couple months, since all of this started. And as I've told you, I've only left my house, well, the first year, I think I left my house maybe a dozen times. It might be about 15 times now. And that's really only going to the veterinarian, go to get food one time, and to make a run to a pharmacy a couple times. But that's all I've done. I've not really gone out anywhere to spend time or to socialize or to walk around. I haven't even taken the dogs anywhere good, really. So, yeah. You know, intellectually, I just know that there isn't that much danger for me. But having survived the illnesses that I did, somehow, those several times when I've been told that my life was going to be shortened because of one of my illnesses, I'm 63 and nothing has happened yet. Knock on wood. I've never even spent the night in a hospital in all this time. I've, really stayed pretty healthy. And especially in this last year, I think all of us have really stayed pretty healthy in this last year, because we're not going out, we're not socializing, we're not amongst people, we're not on public transportation. And so therefore, we're not coming in contact with the people and spreading just regular flu and cold germs back and forth. So I know that I'll be all right. I do know that. And I have a plan for the gym. The way my gym is laid out, I can walk through the front door, beep my membership card, walk about 20 feet straight ahead of me, get onto a treadmill. They're closing out every other machine, so I won't be that close to anybody. I'm going at the slowest time that the gym has, so there might be maybe a total of 20 people in the entire gym working out. So when I get on cardio, when I go there during the times I go normally, before the pandemic, I never was next to anybody. I never had to wait for anything. So I know I can go in, I can do the cardio, I can turn around, go right back out the door if that's what I feel I need to do. But I would, of course, like to start lifting too. Despite having my gym downstairs, you all have seen how it's piled up with shit, boxes and everything during all of this whole pandemic thing. So I'm still cleaning that up. I still haven't really lifted many weights in the last year or so. Maybe I've lifted a half a dozen times in this entire year. So I want to get back onto the weight floor. But to do that, so I come in the front door, instead of going straight ahead to the treadmills, I would go down these stairs, and that's where the huge weight room is. That's where the CrossFit area is. There's an aerobic studio down there. There's a personal training studio down there. And I've checked with the gym, and the way they have it designed is only X number of people are allowed on the weight floor at any given time. It's under 2 dozen. I'm not, it might be a dozen. I don't know. Everything is spaced further apart. You've got your cleaners there. Everyone's required to wear masks, of course. So even in the downstairs weight room, I don't think that there's going to be that much of a danger to me. But still, it concerns me. My immune system is about only half of what the average normal person has. And I don't want to have fought the big illnesses that I fought and overcome them for the most part, just to turn around and have this stupid ass virus kill me. That's just not an acceptable thing here, you know? How stupid is that? Because we know that we can just stay away from everybody and everything, and the chance of us getting it is minute. So I stayed away from everybody and everything for all that time, for 15 months or whatever it is. And now I'm supposed to go back into the world like it is normal again, except wear masks and stay apart. But I'm so afraid of going back out into the world. We're lucky in Massachusetts in that, for the most part, everybody wears masks. Everybody stays socially distanced. Everybody stayed in during the lockdowns and didn't fight it. We weren't having demonstrations at the State House, open our state, open our state. None of that stupid shit that happens in other states. Our state is very blue. Our state is very, very progressive. First state in the entire union to have gay marriage legalized. So we're pretty far along in the liberal way, you know, which I love about this. I love this area because of that. And so I know that everybody is being good for the most part, you know. There's a small percentage of people that will never be good. They will always buck the system. They will always say that their fucking liberties are being taken away. Whatever. But I know I have to go out and put my toes back in the water and to live again, to try to get back as normal a life as possible. So, I mean, if I go back out and I start hiking again, taking one or the other dog with me, or on the weekends, Paco and I with the 2 dogs going out, going hiking, that kind of thing is pretty damn safe, right? You're outside, especially it's getting warmer. People are all spread out. And I really want to go back to the gym. And I really want to get my life back on track. And I really want to lose these 25 pounds I need to lose. Yeah, so there's that. I don't know, guys. Tell me down in the comments, what do you think about going back out into the world? When the time comes that they say, okay, everybody, everything's open again at, you know, maybe not the exact same capacities that you once were allowed to have, but for the most part, most of things will be open in full capacity. I don't know. When will you go back out to a sit-down dinner in a restaurant? When will you go back out to a nightclub? When will you go to a movie and sit in a movie theater with people? Those, I have no idea. I have no plans to do those for quite a while. All I need to be able to do is to get out of the house, go somewhere and go hiking, and be able to go to the gym. Maybe a shopping mall here or there eventually down the road. But other than that, I can be happy. I don't need to go to all those crowded places. I can put that off longer. It'd be nice someday to be able to go back out nightclubbing again, but if that has to wait a while, I have no problem with that. I just can't have it that this virus is what kills me. That's unacceptable. There have been times with these illnesses I've had that I have said, okay, I've lived a good life. If this takes me, so be it. It's severe enough. I understand why that would happen. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to ride it out. Well, where this virus is concerned, I mean, we've been, it's been drilled into our brains that, if we get it and we're in a certain age group, or we have a certain number of illnesses, or if you have a compromised immune system, those were the people that got sick. Those were the people that would die. And I was fortunate enough to get the vaccine pretty early. As of today, in Massachusetts anyway, everyone is eligible for the vaccine now. Everyone. Appointments, I guess, are pretty hard to get. Paco is going to have his first shot next week, and then probably 3 or 4 weeks after that, his second one. I've always known that I have fallen into these categories of who could become severely ill, of who could die, I just got to do it. I just got to do this. I just got to get to the gym. Even if I'm sitting outside it, at least I got to get to the gym. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Today's a holiday. It's, I don't know, somebody's birthday, I suppose. And we have tomorrow, Paco is off. So it's supposed to be a beautiful day. We're going to take the 2 dogs somewhere. I'm going to film for the next video. But that will mean for me Wednesday is the day I go back. Wednesday and Thursday. Friday I have an eye exam. I'm finally going to get new glasses, which will be great. I haven't been able to see so great. So that'll be on Friday. But if I can get myself there Wednesday and Thursday, and then over the weekend, I'll start to feel like I can get it back on track, Please tell me how you are feeling about everything. Do you think it's such a big deal to go back out into the world? Am I maybe making too big of a deal of this for myself? I don't know. I have so much nervous energy built up. It's really crazy. Okay, anyway, that's the part I wanted to say here in the car without Paco around.